Alright, we have a couple of field centers and some of the sleeves still available if you want to grab these. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can actually check out my web store. Alright, let's pass on over to, well, how much are these cards costing you? Alright, for the 30% of you that are not, smash the living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So, we're here to answer today's Market Watch question. What's it going to cost you to get some of these key components in order to play the Modern Era format? Well, if you're looking to max out certain parts of Cached Era, you're looking at about, well, now under $300 for a Rise Heart. This is actually a really nice thing to kind of see this, push down on this, because formerly these were sitting at $300 very early, and they've been spinning down to about the $250 mark. $250 looks like the price point. The players are kind of spinning this around and going, hey, this is looking a lot more inviting at this point, which I do agree. Alti fenders have also dipped down in price. You're now at $106 for these. There was a point when these were a lot more earlier in the week. Of course, people are looking at the new bling right now. They're like, I need to be able to pick this up because I want my deck to look nice in max ready. It does look pretty good. The regular fenders have settled at the $60 mark. Your Cached Era Theosis have settled at about $43. This is actually pretty good considering we had a previous price tag of 50 plus, and the fenders have unironically settled at about $20, which is actually pretty good for the unicorns, all things considered. You get a little bit of a discrepancy at like 21, but for the most part, that's actually pretty good for the consistency here. The Nightmare regular Rise Hearts, $16.50 to $17. This is actually pretty impressive that these have also pushed down as much as they have as well. Very, very impressive, to say the least, here on that. Now, the rest of this deck, the Cached Era tier elements, $10. Regular Rise Hearts, $10. And then the Super Scarecrow Claws here, actually only like $3 to $4. So, in terms of everything within the hemisphere that is Scarecrow, things are pushing down for sure. Now there's this problem. So, they actually end up playing this with a Pot of Prosperity. You banish it off of your Prosperity, and then you go ahead and reattach it. And then this thing gives a material effect to a monster whose original type is Machineer. Gains the effect it can't be destroyed by card effects. This actually kind of creates a big issue for your opponent trying to out this. And of course the price tag is being reflective of this now. These are $3 to $4. Actually, you're looking at basically $5 just to be able to play this as a one-of in Cached Era. Once again, though, that's your entire application for this, all right? You want to make sure that you're able to buffer this up, look at your opponent and go, yeah, you can't out, the Arise Heart, because now it essentially can't be, destroyed. So, definitely worth it. Lingaribo now is starting to see a lot more play as well. These have definitely reflected themselves in price here. Look at these, $7, $7.50. This is pretty cringe at this point in time, just for a price point. But you need to be able to play this to out the Nightmare Corruptor Ridley. I know a lot of builds aren't going to be playing it, but the ultras for these have definitely gone up. You're looking at 57 or 50 cents plus a dollar, basically dollars on the supers, but those ultras pushing up. Boy, the cost of max ready talents this format. This has also gotten a lot worse here. These have pushed down, but they've also pushed back up. $6.50 for a Spanish. You can get a Portuguese here for $6.90. English copies are going to cost you $725 right now, and that's a little bit crazy for just the Starlight side of things. Get the Pharaoh's Rares, Ultra as well. German for $130. Another one for $130. The Maven Secret versions. You can get a light play here and then up to $185. Thrustings are still, these are going up too. I'm not surprised to see that these are doing their thing, especially out of YCS weekend here. I've read a lot of people talk about, they're like, I don't think this card's that good right now. Well, I hate to tell you this, but this card does have a lot of interactions. There will be a lot of decks that will not be able to proc opponent's monster effects. We understand this, we know this, but that's not going to stop the decks that can actually proc this getting the ability to tutor. Yeah, you don't have an artifact, package anymore to search, but this still searches for evenly matched at the bare minimum. So that's something really important to consider too. Your secret rare talents down here, $71. Wow, these shot back up. Whew. Man, that's a turn up. 69, 53, and 45. Yeah, these These just got cratered off the face of the market recently too. That's a yikes. Oh boy. Your regular talents are now $18 to $19 and $18 back here on these. So talents across the board have actually shot up even further beyond. That's pretty disgusting. Just a little bit of a fair heads up there that your talents department's doing its thing. This is another one that's doing its thing here. Space Rocks, 18 listings for the alties. We talked about how we'd be heading back into a Nibiru format here. And a lot of people, they just didn't believe. You're at lowest. I mean, okay, so you have 127, 135 for a Spanish copy, 150, 160, 170, and then you jump up to 180 up here. It's just going to take a couple people coming out through this weekend, cleaning these up off of the market. Your regular Nibiru's $9. These have also shot up now. You're looking at $5s and $5 as well. All copies of Nibiru starting to creep up now too. So once again, when your format goes through that rapid, regeneration, and we start falling back on everything that we'd formerly seen here, then you definitely love to see that in terms of things. Infinite Permanence is another one that just had a major roll up here for the format. This is $200 now for this. Like, this card, I formerly had a market price at $186 at this point, and you're just looking at that massive price increase. That's pretty disgusting. I can't believe that all imperms are going up right now too. Once again, I mean, $11, $10, $11, yeah, same thing. Your base minimum for a card that came in a structure deck, by the way, is $11. You're going to see the same thing happen with Evenly Matched here over time. And it's the same endless story. It comes in a structure deck, people like, I don't want to buy the structure deck. And then you got people months later, they're like, oh my gosh, like, should have bought that structure deck. Why do these cards go up in price? Once again, it's the cost of these current era staples, these cards that you need to have to play the current game. It doesn't mean it's good and fair, but that's what you're looking at. Yes, the Book of Eclipse, or Book of Lunar Eclipse and Book of Eclipse. These are up and up. $120, $106, $131 right now, on up to $133. You have one cheap listing, and then on up to the moon. Your Book of Eclipses these have at least settled at the $12-ish mark. But once again, actually I lied. These are like $15 now. Well, in order to play the game right now, if your opponent's playing Cashier, you need to be able to flip down their board and be able to play the game. And unfortunately, you're not really going to get that right now. So you have to rely on the Book of Lunar Eclipse, the Book of Eclipses. Even the Ultra copies of Book of Eclipse here have shot up even further. This is a train wreck. Lava Golems, same thing here. I warned that you might want to pick up the Speed Duel versions a long time ago, and while there are just very few listings of these left, you've been warned. Yeah, literally 55, 60, 61, 61, and then on up to $87. I hope that if you've been seriously considering this, these are going to hit $100, and a lot of people are going to lose their minds way further over it. Actually, all Lava Golems are kind of doing their thing. The dual terminals, cratered off, $15 for these. Yeah, you've been warned. All copies of Lava Golem have exceeded all expectations. The commons down here are now $16. What in the world has happened? Diabolus the Mind Hacker. Hey, good news. You can pick these up for $2. I know so many people were like, oh, Diabolus is going to get bought out, Robbie. I mean, it never did. The super rares, on the other hand, are $2,400 for an essential prize card. So, I mean, I guess at the end of the day here, sure, but no ultras in existence here. We also have the big sphere mode. Thank you, Ghost Rares. Are these finally going up? I think they are. 56, 58, and 65. You can get some mod plays. 49, 50, 52. Yeah, for the most part, these are pretty cruise control-y. All right, that's good. But your regular copies, $15. Ugh. Market price 15. Another one at 16. Low quantities, low quantities, low quantities. Yeah, all of your sphere modes are in the danger zone. That's not good. Ghost Ogres. So people are starting to play this now for Small World to bridge the gap. 138, 180, and 134. What? So many damaged copies in between here. Yeah, you're looking at 135 for the most part, but that really says a lot right now about like the state of the market, at least for this. At least you have versions of these on the market that you can get. So that's what we're kind of looking at today. It's a market, that's for sure. So please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace. patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.